Hi, this is Shelley Clark, principal at Lakewood Elementary. We're having a great summer with our Destination Acceleration camps here. This week, our students are participating in World Travel Camp. So we are learning about a different country every day. Today, we're learning about the country of Egypt. Our students are using the Google Expedition goggles, virtual reality goggles, to travel to the pyramids of Egypt, and they get to see those firsthand. They're also designing some clothing like what the Egyptians would have worn back in the past. They're going today to try some foods. They are not foods from Egypt, but they are foods that are kind of exotic for here in North America. And so we just wanted them to be exposed to different things. So they're going to try some alligator and some red snapper, courtesy of ABC Food here in Elizabethtown. So we're excited for them to do that. Tomorrow we're visiting the country of Italy, so we'll learn a little bit about their culture. And we've already been to England and China this week. And we'll conclude our week with going to Kentucky Down Under to learn about Australia. We have about 80 students participating in grades kindergarten through 5th. And this camp is just 1 week, so it is June 14th through the 18th. And we'll be having our next camp in July, beginning on the 12th.
Hi, I'm Kendra Broach here at Lakewood Elementary School. During our Destination Acceleration summer camp this week, it is World Traveler theme, and each day we have been looking and studying a different country. We've been lucky enough to use these VR sets here at the school, and each grade level has used them. And today we're talking about Egypt. And so we are going to tour a bunch pyramids and the deserts all in Egypt today using them. So the kids are really excited about it. The last couple of days they have used them, and today they came in and they were so excited, asking if we got to use them again. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started with those. Yes, they've also been making crafts that go along with each country. Today we did make the ancient Egyptian collars, and that's what a couple of them already have them on today, and I haven't finished the rest of them helping them put their yarn on.
Okay, all right.
So these are 3 enormous pyramids, and they were built as tombs for the pharaohs. And there's 3 pharaohs that are in these pyramids. So one is in each pyramid. And the Great Pyramid is the largest pyramid built on Earth. So, and there are small pyramids around it. Do you see? Follow the arrows? You did. So you should see 3 big ones, and then there are 4 small pyramids that lie around the Great Pyramid. You may recognize only one as a pyramid because the others are in various stages of ruins, like the small pyramids near the Menkaure pyramid. These 2 were queens' tombs. So the pharaohs would have their queens. The pharaohs would get the big pyramids pretty much, and then the queens would get their own pyramid, but it wouldn't be as big. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do you remember us talking about the Sphinx? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can we say Sphinx?
Sphinx.
Sphinx? Good job. We're going to take a trip there. Are we looking at a new place now?
Oh, look at this statue.
Whoa!
Right here. Oh my God. Whoa.
All right, are listening ears on?
Hey, look on here. Look at this statue here. Right on it.
So these are the figures that symbolize the divinity
I see it.
of the Egyptian kings.
I see a few.
So the royal head raises majestically from the body of a lion. Do you know what we talked about earlier?
This is our field trip.
Yes.
And here.
Okay. I know you guys are excited and I love it, but some of this stuff is really cool and interesting. So make sure our listening ears are on, okay?
I see some
Yes, Logan.
pyramids. There's a white guy, Bo. I see a pyramid. I just saw the pyramid. I saw
You
the
do.
pyramid.
Yeah, so these are In fact, near the Great Pyramids that we were just looking at. So, like I said, the body is the body of a lion. But the head, it looks like the head of the Egyptian kings. All right, do you see where that arrow is pointing now?
Yeah, I'm already looking where the arrow's pointing.
Right. So it looks like it's a roof, a flat roof. Unlike the pyramids we were looking at, they have like a pointy tip at it. These are called the Mustabas, and they are low rectangular stone structures with flat roofs. And they're the tombs of nobles, the high government officials, and priests.
We can't see our hands,
No.
or legs, or bodies, or hair.
Yeah.
Really?
So they usually included a tomb chapel and were stocked with foodstuffs, tools, and anything else required during that long afterlife. So this was like where they would go, and they would have everyone who's nearly just as important as the pharaohs, and that's where they would have their bodies laid after they passed away.
I still see the pyramids.
Yes, Gracie.
I see people.
You see people? Maybe there were
I see people here.
tourists.
I see people over
Because you can go to these places and tour the pyramids in Egypt. Did you know that? All right, now look at these pyramids.
Wow, that's
It's like we're right on top of them, huh?
I feel like I can reach out and wait. I see people.
You
I see people walking on the road.
All right, so these pyramids, they're called between father and son.
I see the whole entire world.
Good. So it's called between father and son. So these two pyramids, they may look like they are different heights, but they're actually the same height. And they have two entrances that lead to the king's burial chamber. Grave robbers long ago stole any treasures that laid within. So there used to be people that would try and break into these pyramids. Because if you bury a pharaoh, if you bury someone that's a pharaoh, they would oftentimes put all of their jewels with them in their tomb when they would bury them. So grave robbers used to come and try and steal all that because they wanted that, because it's worth money, right? And they did. They got in and they stole the treasures that were in the tombs there. Okay, so when they built the pyramids, they used giant blocks of rock that weighed tons to build the pyramids of Giza. Archaeologists believe that limestone, which is a type of rock. Oh, Patrick, Derek, are we listening? Yeah. Scarlett, Maddie. Oh, thank you for sharing. The archaeologists believe that limestone from local quarries were cut with copper chisels. So look until it does. So chisels are like a tool that you can use to break off pieces of rock. Derek. Thank you. And then they had to use ramps to drag all those heavy blocks into place. And then the historians believe that people were forced to build the pyramids. But modern thinking is different now. So they probably have we do have new, more modern tools that will help us build if we ever had to build pyramids.
It changed.
Right? It did. All right, did everyone get to see that?
I did.
You didn't? All right. Let Patrick look. If you've seen it, you can set your VR sets down where you're at.
I haven't.
So this is the alligator, the little bitty bite here. This here. I would recommend that you have two of them. I would eat one without the sauce and then one with the sauce, and you can decide which one you like best, right? But this alligator that you're going to be eating came from the bayou of Louisiana.
What's that?
That is alligator. Alligator, and you already eaten one. Have you already eaten one of yours? These are two snappers. The long ones are this. Is a snapper. See how big that fish is? It's a red snapper.
Is it dead?
And it was caught 10 miles from the shore.
Oh.
Isn't that neat? 10 miles from the shore is when where that was caught. So here you go. I'll lay these out here for you for now.
I do like fish from Captain D's.
Well, this is red snapper. This is
That looks like
apparently
a
a very
turtle.
good fish to eat.
That looks like a turtle.
It does, doesn't it?